Hi, and welcome to your full body strength workout. Today, we are going to be using just your mat as well as a set of dumbbells. I suggest using anywhere from 8 to 12 pounds, just something that is going to challenge you, but that is still doable for a handful of reps. Each exercise we are going to go through only once, so give it your all while you are in that rep, and you'll be done before you know it. This one is pretty short and effective. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. I'm going to move my weights out of the way, come all the way to the back of your mat here for some walkout planks. So feet will just be hip distance apart, and then start to walk yourself out into a nice plank here, finding that strong plank, and then walk yourself back up, coming all the way up to stand. So just warming up through the upper body, through your core here. My plant is very much so in the way. We're not doing any other planks here, so I'm going to leave it, but coming all the way down. Make sure you tuck pelvis under, strong plank before you walk yourself back up for two more here. Good, coming all the way down. And coming all the way back up. Last one. Walking out. And then coming back up. And we'll find just a nice little forward fold here, just letting your neck go, letting your upper body go, maybe switching out sides, bending through the knees, and then slowly roll yourself all the way up. Coming center of the mat, stepping side to side for a little side lunge to open up the hips. So left foot will step out. Just take this side lunge, nice deep side lunge. Feel that opening through your hip, and then come all the way back up. Same thing, other side. Right leg steps out, opening up here, and then in. So really maybe even adding a little bit of a rotation through the upper body, feeling the inner thigh and hip start to loosen up here. We'll go one more time each way. Coming through center. And last time, right side or left side, whatever one you started with. And then coming all the way back up. We'll take just a little bit of a hip hinge, and then we'll get into it. So finding a nice hip distance apart stance, thinking press the butt back like you're trying to tap your butt on the wall behind you. Feel that stretch through the hamstrings. And then go ahead, squeeze through the glutes, come all the way back up. So you're going to see this movement here today. It's why I wanted to add it into our warm up, because hip hinges are something that some people struggle with. You want to think sending the hips back, like I'm chopping you in half, right at your hips. Let your upper body go down. You have a stick on your back. It's nice and flat. And then you kind of use the back of your legs to push you back up. So hopefully that makes sense. And then coming down. You don't want to bend your knees forward. So as you come down, we're not bending the knees. They have a soft bend, but they don't really change here. We'll go last one. And all the way back up, and then just kind of shake it out, get loose, do whatever you got to do there. And then we'll grab our weights for our first exercise. We're going to go right back into that hinge, one weight in each hand. So feet will find hip distance apart, and then your weights will be facing your thighs. So palms are facing your thighs. Soft bend in the knees, start to send the booty back. The weights will just slide down your legs. When you hit that furthest point, hold there. Give me a row, release, and then come all the way back up to stand. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Good. So coming all the way down, letting the weight slide down the legs, and then pulling shoulder blades together, using your posture muscles to find that row at the bottom here. Coming down. Keep breathing. And bring it all the way back up. So beyond just your arms here, I want you to think about your back muscles getting involved as you find that row. Take it out of your shoulders and really try to put it into your back. We'll go for 3 more here. All the way up. Weight is kind of mostly in your heels here. Try not to roll in or out on the feet. Good. Go last 2. Coming all the way down. And all the way up for last one here. Good. Bring it all the way back up to stand, and we will go ahead and find your suitcase squat next. So weights will come down by your side. Feet will be hip distance apart here as well. You're still thinking butt back, but this time your knees will bend. So like you're sitting in a little chair. You're going to come all the way down. It's called a suitcase squat because it's like you're picking up your suitcase. Stand it up. Once you're at the top, give me a curl. And lower. Inhale as you come down, thinking butt back, back, back. Exhale, come up to stand. Add in your curl and bring it down. So we're letting the knees bend, but we're still thinking butt goes back. Finding that nice strong curl at the top. As you come down, try not to let the shoulders round. I want you to stay nice and wide through your collarbone. And curl. You have 5 more here. Sitting back, weight in the heels. Strong press up, tiny tuck of the pelvis, little squeeze of the glutes at the top. Use your breath. Last 3. Good, final 2 here. So strong, last one. Nice work. We're actually gonna give our arms a little bit of a break. So you're just gonna put the weights kind of right on your shoulders, like rest them on your shoulders like this. If you have weights that don't feel comfortable doing this, you can always hold them down by your sides, but this is gonna make it a little bit easier for your arms. So I'll go ahead and face this way. We're gonna come into a regular squat, but I want you to turn your toes out a little bit. So we're kind of externally rotated here, full squat down, just inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Coming all the way down, letting your upper body kind of hinge forward here. So letting your gaze go down to your mat to deepen that squat there. If you try to stay upright, you can't really go down as far. Good. Finding last 6. Breathing through it for 5. Go for 4. Squeezing at the top, 3. Good, 2. Last 1. Whew. Okay, bring the weights all the way down. You can set them off to the side. We're just going to use one weight for the next exercise. Grab some water if you would like. We will bring that one weight into your right hand and then find a lunge. So let's go ahead, bring left foot in front, right foot back. Weight is in your right hand. As you sink down into your lunge, we add a shoulder press. So you come down, press up, and then bring everything back in together. So kind of moving in tandem here. What I want you to look out for is arching your back. So as you press this weight overhead, try not to arch your back. You think the ribs stay hugging in and together, nice and strong. Inhale, release. Exhale. Good. If it's starting to feel really heavy too, if you have a lighter option, you can always go to that. I will encourage you to push yourself here, but I don't want you to do anything where your form feels like you're sacrificing that. We're going to go 3 more. Good. Last 2. Last 1. Whew, coming all the way up. Drop the weight down. Stay in this position. Got to get out of the way of my plant. And then find a little hinge forward. So upper body is going to come down. Let your gaze go down. Once you're at the bottom here, use your shoulder, use your back. Row, release, and then use your left leg, left glute to pull you back up. Good. So hinge forward right from the hips. Row. And then pull yourself all the way back up. So just like our double leg row when we were, or double leg row, our hinge with both legs, it's the same concept here. You're still using the back of the leg to kind of lift the torso up and hinging right from your hip. Staying connected to our breath here. We'll go for 4. Good. Last 3. Should be burning by now. 2. Final push. Last one here. Bring it up. We find 1 more row. Hinge. Good, you guys. Coming all the way up out of that. You can shake out that left leg, that left glute. Really feeling it. I'll turn face other way. So now your right foot is going to come in front, your left leg is back, weight comes to your left shoulder. As you lower down, you find your shoulder press up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press. Inhale, come down. Up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, release. Checking in with those ribs. We're keeping them hugging together as you find your press. And bring it up for last 3. Woo, losing my balance. Good, 2. Last one here. Whew, okay, bringing your weight down, maintaining your kind of lunge position. We find our hip hinge. So hinging right from your hips, let your upper body come down. Gaze comes down at your lowest point. Exhale, row. And then bring it all the way back up. Hinging forward. Shifting your weight almost entirely into your front leg here. And bring it up. Using the back of your right leg, right glute to really lift the torso. For your row, once you get down here, think about the shoulder blade pulling to the middle of your back and release. So again, just like our double arm row, just as much of an arm workout as it is for your posture muscles and for your back. Last 3 here. All the way up. Your back heel stays lifted. I don't think I mentioned that on the other side. Try to stay active through your back leg for 2. Last one. Bring it forward and row, coming all the way up. Nice work, you guys. We are going to go ahead and come down onto your mat, bringing both weights with you, taking a breather. If you need it, bring the soles of your feet together. So you're kind of in this butterfly position, and then lay all the way down onto your back. So keeping your heels the way they are, the soles of the feet are together, and then grab both of your weights. Oh, I'm gonna keep my weights and bring them out for a chest press position. So we're gonna find a butterfly bridge and a chest press. When you're ready, you exhale, lift the hips, press arms up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale. Inhale, lower. So by keeping the soles of our feet together for this bridge, you'll feel what that does for outer glutes, outer thighs. Just works them a little bit differently than maybe we normally would. Strong breath to press you up. Give me 5 here. Arms get a break in 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Come all the way down. Plant your feet onto your mat and then bring your weights right to your hips. So they're kind of resting on your hip bones. If that's uncomfortable, you can do this without. But if you want the added resistance here, we're going to keep them resting there. Feet are planted, just a regular hip bridge. Inhale, exhale, press hips up. Inhale, lower. So as we find our bridge, your shoulder blades stay grounded. And when you get to the top, try not to shove into your lower back. Think tiny tuck under of the pelvis, squeeze the glutes. It's really going to protect your lower back from any pinching or pain here. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift for 8. Good, last 7. We're on to our final exercise after this. I told you this one was going to be short and effective. 5. Go 4. Last 3. Final 2. And coming up on last one. Bring it all the way down. Weights can come down. We're going to find just one single weight here. So finding your one single weight. Both arms are going to come up overhead. Bring your right leg to tabletop. left leg to tabletop. This is your starting point. If you want another challenge, you can lift through head, neck, and chest. When you're ready, inhale, right heel taps down. Exhale, pull it back up. Left side. If you're taking that curl, really try to lift right from the middle of the chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Seeing how far down you can drag that heel. It doesn't have to touch the ground if that's not there for you, but challenge yourself if you can get it there. I'm starting to get a little shaky. Probably can hear it in my voice. Let's go for last 2 each way. Last one each side, even it out. Go ahead, keep your feet together in tabletop. Find a tiny crunch up to the ceiling here. Little lift up, little lift. Like you're reaching that weight up to the ceiling. Last 10. We're done in 9. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Weight can come down, letting your head, neck, and chest rest. You can hug knees into your chest. And then we'll gently rock and roll ourselves up here. I worked up a sweat. I don't even know how long that was. I'll check. But just goes to show you don't need a long workout for it to be effective. Bringing your left ankle over your right thigh, finding a figure 4, releasing your hips and glutes after a lot of that lower body work we did, maybe rocking side to side. And then we'll switch that out. Right ankle over left thigh. You can kind of rock it side to side. Just letting it release, really breathing into that hip. And then coming all the way down, we'll extend both legs out long, reaching up to the ceiling, finding a nice little forward fold here. Hamstrings lengthen. Inhale, exhale. And then when you're ready, you'll bring your knees up, taking both arms up to the ceiling, twisting left arm outside of your right leg. Just really open up and stretch underneath your shoulder blade here. So kind of press your forearm into your leg and twist. Did a lot with our back, giving it a nice little release, and then back through center. Same thing, other side. Twist. Good. And when you're done with that, if there are any other stretches you would like to take, feel free. But that was your full body strength, and I hope to see you in another workout soon.